My name is Anthony Manyora, the President, Kenya University Students Organization, KUSO, also doubling as the President of East African Students Union. With me are leaders from the East African space, various leaders from the universities. Today we have come here with a lot of sorrow. We feel very much affected because of losing so many comrades. Tumepoteza wanafunzi wengi sana kutokana na hii maandamano hii anti-finance bill. Leo peke yake we have seen that the body, a mutilated body of Sam Kulen Maina, a very young man, a very young student, 24-year-old, alikuwa anasoma pale KCA, and the student, his life was cut short simply because he was fighting for a better country. It's not just him. We have seen the likes of Denzel Omondi, whose body was found dumped in a quarry, and it is very unfortunate. As the President, Kenya University Students Organization, what we want to give as a stand is that spirit, the ruthless, the stubborn, and the undefeated spirit of comradeship will not stop when fighting for the rights of the hoi polloi, the common person of this country. Therefore, we will tomorrow summon the DCI. Mimi personally kama chairman, nitaenda kuona DCI. We want to see how these investigations can be done in the correct manner and fastest way possible. And I want to call upon comrades, if you have better ideas in which we can be able to pursue for the justice of these comrades, they didn't die in vain. Their deaths should be able to help us walk towards a better country with good economy, with better job opportunities, with also serious spaces for the young people. I want to tell Kenyans, wanafunzi wengi sana wanakufa kutokana na hii maandamano. Hao wenye wamepatikana tu ni mili mbili tatu za students, but I'm very sure very many students have died. Ile mili ambayo ilipatikana huko kwa dump site in another quarry, this is an indicator that very many young people are dying on the streets. Their bodies are buried, we don't know where. This is why we want to call upon all the comrades in the country. Mkitokea maandamano, do it in groups. Mkienda nyumbani, ensure you are in tandem. You really need to know the person who you were with yesterday. Are you able to locate his whereabouts? Wakati mtu ako peke yake ndiye ananaswa, anakuwa abducted and then anapatikana in such dump sites. So we want to tell all these students to be extremely careful, do serious picketing, but try as much as possible not also to target your own life by promoting aggressiveness in these protests. Thank you. Neema Sheikh Abdikadir is the Vice President for East African Students Union, and kwa streets huku nasema yeye ndio Madam Deputy Governor, pia yeye aseme kitu.
Thank you very much, members of the Fourth Estate. As you can see, we are here with the Chairman for Students Union in the country, and as young people we are devastated, we are disappointed, our heart is breaking because of the abductions and the killings of young people in this country. We don't know where the country is heading to. We love our motherland, but things have not been well since the protests have started. Comrades are dying like chicken. Comrades are dying like chicken. During our times, such a thing will not happen, Manyora. I need you to ensure that not only the Gen Zs but comrades will come out tomorrow as we head to the DCA headquarters for answers well known to them, because they are the ones who are doing the investigations, and we want them to take this seriously because these are literate people who are coming out asking for the whereabouts of the young people who have been seen who have seen their lifeless body in quarries, dump sites and etc. Kwa hiyo mimi nataka nishukuru sana Mr. President hapa kwa kutuleta hapa pamoja na viongozi wengine, na ya kwamba kesho Comrades, kesho najua ni kuna protest ya Gen Z, lakini Manyara, I think we need to look for a specific date. Hata kama ni kesho kutwa, we march to the DCI headquarters. We cannot let the death of these young people and the death of Maina and the death of Comrade Denzel and the death of all young people go in vain. It must bear fruits. You understand? So we will make sure that you will know the wrath of comrades, and you will know comrades' power is next to God's power. Long live the undying spirit of comrades in this country. Long live. Asanteni sana.
Okay, I have to add something, which from my experience, sometimes these kind of deaths, they're just a catalyst of bigger things to come. When you kill the body, you cannot kill the soul. We feel very bad that certain agencies in government, they are targeting students who are airing out their views gallantly, who do not fear to fight not just for their interests, but for the interests of Kenyans. Mimi nataka kuuliza serikali ama hizo agencies ambao wanaenda kuua wanafunzi. Umeua wanafunzi even 100. You have not provided an alternative solution to the problem they were fighting for. Hii maandamano imefanyika ni anti-protest bill. Anti-finance bill. Ile mambo ya help bando iko. Help has been reduced by 10%. That is tuning to around 3.8 billion Kenya shillings. Students hawana better accommodation in the universities. Students, there is high school fees, exorbitant, almost threefold of what was there before.
Insecurities.
There's a lot of insecurity in these campuses. Take for instance, University of Rongo, Juzi. They have suspended more than 40 students simply because of doing these kind of demonstrations. Mi nataka kusema tu, very easy. Na hakuna wakati ambayo nitai support kitu ambaye iko anti-protest. Hizi protest ambazo zimefanya wanafunzi wakauliwa hazitawahi isha, simply because hizi vitu wanapigania ni haki zao. Wanapigania nini? School fees reduciwe. Kibaki, when he was president, he was fighting for free education. There was this masterpiece kind of an architectural blueprint, 2030 vision 2030. Even when you look at sustainable development goals, quality education is number 4. If you look at African Union Agenda 2063, it talks about how you elevate poverty through sustainable, better policies on education sector. This is why, as KUSO, we want to tell the government, you can never stop. You can never cure diarrhea by stitching the anus. You have to look at the kind of solutions that you bring forward to ensure the education sector can be perfect. You cannot teach a student who is angry and hungry. Naelewa? So, sisi tunataka kusema tu maandamano itaendelea so long as hizi grievances zao wanafunzi hazifuatiliwi, na tunataka kuomba serikali pia, when they are on the streets and these are young people they are pursuing, let them be soft on them. You can use rubber bullets but don't kill anyone. Thank you.
So lastly, to add on that, we have, when we were student leaders back in the university for Kenya University Students Organization, we had a strong union which was led by our able student leaders, and we made sure hata kama tumepelekwa kotini, we were not relenting. Kwa hiyo sisi hatuogopi kotini. We have enough lawyers to help us at court. We have enough evidences to show the killings of these people. We have enough energy to come out as young people. So lastly, I want to tell young people, in as much as we have the energy to come out and do all this, let us not relent, and may God give us Solomonic wisdom as we do this protest, because this protest is an ejaculation whose time has arrived, and we shall be on the streets as long as you kill young people. Viva!
That you have to make a date to go ahead to the DCI and protest. Maybe will you tell us the dates, Amanda?
Tutapeana dates kesho, but this evening, even the DCI Amin knows very well that we have reached out to him, only that we have not established a conversation yet. But tomorrow I will be able, as a chairperson for this organization, I'll be able to proceed to his office to seek answers. If things don't turn out the way we want, if they don't expedite these investigations the correct way we want, then we'll have no choice than to compel him through mass action, to compel the agency. You remember, it's not it is a public office which constitutionally they have the mandate to investigate through the correct way and ensure that answers are given. And remember, justice delayed is justice denied. Therefore, we'll expect to have answers within the quickest time possible, so that these families, even as they mourn, they can be able to find solace in the fact that they have answers as to why their children had to die on the streets. Thank you.
Maybe the last one to Nemo. Tomorrow we are expecting our comrades and the Gen Zs on the street. Maybe you can talk to them, you can tell them something that and some precautions so that tomorrow they can take care wasiumizwe.
Yeah, so protesting is part of their right, and is a constitutional mandate, is a right of every Kenyan, as long as they are doing it within the confines of the law. I want to tell young people, be careful. A man will only die once, I know, but you have to be extremely careful, because we have seen police officers shooting these young leaders of tomorrow. We have seen them using live bullets. So please be careful. We will be there to provide water, assistance, ambulances, or any other help that you will need. But as for me, I want to tell the young people of this nation, tafadhalini, let's not reach a situation where our country will go into, for instance, cases, the case of Sudan and Somalia and South Sudan and Libya. We don't want such thing to happen in our country. Kwa hivyo, even as you go out and protest, ensure that you do it within the confines of the law. And if you want Zakayo to go home, 2027 sio mbali, my friends. Tutamwonyesha kwa ballot ama namna gani. Kwa hiyo tafadhali musikue very radical to the extent you will get killed on the streets. And to the police officers, hey, we are coming for you. The Inspector General has resigned, from what we are hearing. And Professor Kithure Kindiki, who was, trying all his best to ensure things don't go wrong, is no longer in office. Kwa hivyo, police officers, our eyes are on you, and we know you are the ones who have been killing people, okay? So tafadhalini, if anything happens to any young person tomorrow, hey, we are coming for you. My friends, we are not scared of you, we are coming for you. Yeah.
Okay.